Very nicely done. Rodri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Howson getting this one clear. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's really well cleared.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Marcelo. Quick look, thought about towering header! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique...
Oh, they could be caught out here! Rodri. Haaland. Distributed tidily. Now it's Beckham. Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
First quarter of an hour gone. And this is Ronaldo. Ball in towards the middle. Akanji getting this one clear. Corner number 2 then. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rooney running at top gear. Rooney. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Still goalless at the moment. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gets his head on it! And he's heaved it away. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Rijkaard. More and more pressure on the ball here. Vermeer. No, it's Forlan. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And it's Beckham. Now, can they get him away? Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Rodri. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Marcelo. Can he get it through? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Akanji. Vermeer, renowned for his long-range shooting. Gerrard. Vieira was in no mood for any of that. Timber. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And it's Gerrard. And here's Rooney. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rooney clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. Akanji. Some really good ball movement. Well, they could break here. Vermin. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. That has not gone well. Beckham. And that is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. The second period is on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Spread to the right. Now the ball in. Oh, good play. It's hit the upright. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Zanetti. That's Rijkaard. Gerrard. Maldini. And it's Marcelo. Rodri, a player who needs no introduction. Beckham with the cross. Oh, good effort! Another headed effort. Again, not the most fruitful.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Yamal. Gerrard. That pass has been well intercepted. Omiya Ardija are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Desai is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Always onto this. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
Number
18.
3 coming up.
Número 19.
Beckham
Número 10.
plays it short.
Entran.
It's a good ball out wide.
Número
Crosses
21.
it. Terrific
Número
effort!
8.
Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. DiMarco.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
This is a promising build-up. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Forlan. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
It's Totti! Could be danger here. He'll try to keep this alive. He leaps for it! And that's a tidy finish. And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And it's Pedri. And here's Donatoni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Seedorf. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's DiMarco. In by DiMarco. And a header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 24. Número 9. Forlán. Número 16.
Vieira.
Entran. Número 15.
Maldini.
Número 20. Número 22.
Now the delivery. That's a corner kick. So their fourth corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away.
Omia Ardija really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Rijkaard. Now it's Haaland. Can he latch on to this? Pedri. That's good play. Donatoni. And here's Pedri. Taken back almost at once. Looking to play him in. Played out towards the right wing.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And the shot! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And in a trice. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido
Well,
de
what a
hoy.
sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Omiya Ardija are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Shifted it to the flank. Forlan! Fantastic from Forlan!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tonali. Fermin. Rooney. It's Rooney! It's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The
Fallen! And we have our very first corner. Rooney with the short one. And it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Rooney plays it short. And that has sent him sprawling. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Van der Sar to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the through ball. Forlan picks it up out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckham. Some good work on the right flank here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's going wide left. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Vieira. Oh, delightful ball. Rijkaard with... Oh, he's been caught on it here! That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Timber. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Timber. Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. Vieira. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's tidy. Goes looking wide. In towards the back stick.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Michael. And it's Rodri. Knocks it out wide. Tries to play it through. Oh, that was vital. Donadoni proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's played through for him. He's found a way through. Marcelo. Now that looks a decent ball. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Vieira cannot be beaten that easily. Rodri. Haaland. Here's Vieira. Plays a sharp little ball here. Looking for shoots! And he hits the net! And they are right back within touch. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So could they be onto something here? And that is a little undercooked. And it's Rooney. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to clear it. And this could be the final action of the first half. Towering header! And yes, it's there! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball.
Rooney! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Rooney goes short. Maldini getting this one clear. So, a temporary halt to the action. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So, everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 18.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Rodri. Haaland. And here's Beckham. Oh, such a clever touch. Stood up well to him there. Fermin did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Akanji. Schlotterbeck. Timber looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And it's Zanetti. And it's Rooney. Ball played for Conte. Rodri. Beckham. Drives it in. And that has been cleared. Rijkaard. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Haaland. Maicon. And it's been played through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
Well, height
21.
could make all the difference on
16.
these set pieces.
Número 10. Entran número 19.
They've
Número
played it
22.
short, and it's
Número
Lam.
8.
Beckham gets into a good position. Corner number 3 coming up.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 15. Lo reemplazará número 24.
And the keeper beats it away. Beckham. Cross into the box.
Well played and well cleared.
Timber. Yamal. And it's Olmo. Lam. And it's Lam. Over to the right flank. Pull it. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now here's the delivery. Akanji clears. It'll be a throw-in. Has crossed into... And a header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. So close to drawing level.
Bullet clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Omiya Ardija get their 4th corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Beckham, and this is Beckham. Terrific effort! And that's a tidy finish. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Very nicely done, Conte.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vieira. Spread it left. Oh, that's delightful. He's got away. And he's there to get it away. All hands on deck for this one. Beckham plays it short. Oh, nicely intercepted. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Great vision. Yamal finds himself offside. Conte. Now it's Forlan. And that is that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Forlan picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido de
Welcome
hoy.
to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Omiya Ardija really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options. Well, full-back biases aside, it's hard not to admire a player like Maicon, a player who offers so much going forwards.
And backwards, surely.
Yeah, backwards too. I mean, having him in your lineup is like having...
It's Totti! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a little off target. Now it's Tonali. Rodri. Beckham. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Haaland. Beckham. It's a really well-measured ball. Has a look up and terrific effort! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That'll be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Michael can see things others simply cannot. No, that's been intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Timber. They get a throw in. And it's Rodri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Totti. Now Tonali. Now it's Forlan. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Vieira. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. In towards the back stick. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Akanji can get it clear. Tonali stood up well to him there. Totti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Driving forward. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal carries the ball down the right. Vieira looks to the other side. Maicon. And it's Maicon. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's put paid to the danger. Sends it crossfield. Vieira knocks it out wide, and it's Maldini. Strong running down that left flank. Yeah. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Maldini, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marcelo, looking for the far post. Getting up there!
2 minutos de compensación.
Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Jordan Henderson. We are into overtime. Tries to pass it through, and there's green grass ahead of him. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're underway for the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Zanetti. He's a sharp little ball here. Yep, it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Turns back here, probably the best option. Tonali. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Totti. Totti charging forward, the ball at his feet. Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a cute ball. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Omiya Ardija are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Donatoni. Almost an hour gone. Can he get on the end of this? Varane calmly anticipates. And it's Zanetti. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Beckham. Michael. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Timber. And here's Totti. No outsmarting him this time. Rodri defending his corner. Donadoni! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 8.
The two coaches
Número
are
9.
signalling changes here,
Forlán.
both at the same time.
Número 21.
That's Tonali.
Entran número 10.
Rooney.
Número 11. Número 22.
He is just caressing the ball. And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Rooney. Dani Olmo receives it in a good position here. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Tonali has it out wide and in space. Desai. Lam is always looking to play quality balls. Jordan Henderson. Zanetti. Now it's Tonali. 75 minutes played. Now Schlotterbeck. Now it's Rooney. Tonali is the guilty party there.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 18.
So we have further activity
Número
on the bench
15.
here.
Entran número 17.
Shin to shin,
Número
bicep to
24.
bicep, and he wins out. O'Reilly. Bellingham. And here's Rooney. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Lovely bit of skill. It's Rooney! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
O'Reilly.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Seedorf. Rafael Varane.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. He's found some space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Timber gets it away. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Se van a
Dani
jugar
Olmo.
2 minutos de compensación.
And it's Henderson. Rooney. Beckham is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rafael Varane. Oh, can he get onto this? And that's been won straight back. And the referee brings it to a close. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido
Well,
de
what a
hoy.
sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.